Alright everyone, Jake here again. Today we're doing chapter 294 of My Hero Academia. I think with this chapter we've either matched or officially passed Overhaul arc and length. So this is officially now the longest running arc in My Hero Academia, which is very exciting, and it's also, in my opinion, the best one so far. Sorry if this video is coming out kind of later today. Usually, if you've been subscribed to me, these come out like pretty much like 15 minutes after the official drops. The reason why it's up late today is because I was reading the scans and then basically editing them and uploading them so that they would release on time. But with the way the scans happened the last 2 weeks with the really cringe translations, I decided to wait for the official. Because if you didn't know, apparently the whole thing with that was they were intentionally putting like a cringe joke in at least one panel in the chapter because they were trying to get people to pay like $4 to read like a better translated chapter without the joke. And I'm like, if I'm already paying like this money for Viz for like a month, I'm just gonna wait for the official. Like, fuck you guys. So I'm probably gonna stay reading the officials from now on. We'll see. I planned on waking up early today to release the video like at least somewhat like not that late, and then I ended up sleeping for like 12 hours. So but anyways, so I haven't been spoiled on anything directly. Like, I don't know like specifics, but I do know Mr. Compress has something to do with this chapter. I'm assuming he reveals some identity or does some crazy shit. I don't know the specifics. I just know that Compress has something to do with it. Again, that's all I know is that I know he does something, and I know like we've been kind of theorizing that he has some, maybe he's connected to I think the name is like Oji Harima, the third, when they mentioned Redestro, All for One, and there was the thief or something like that. We theorized maybe he was connected to him. And then a couple chapters back, he made that comment about when Dabi revealed his lineage. He was kind of like, "Ooh, another one with a interesting lineage," or whatever, which could have been referring to a couple people, but some people thought maybe he was referring to himself. So maybe it has to do with that. I don't know. We're gonna find out what's happening right now. Also, I am reading it on my computer instead of my tablet because my tablet is dead. Oh, the first thing we see is Crust. Final performance. Final performance. That sounds like a Compress thing. Look at all these injured people. The fact that the sedative took effect here and now is surely no mere coincidence. We got Crust, Aizawa, Mirko's on life support, Manuel on Rocklock, Gran Torino, Ryukyu. Aizawa doesn't have his classic runway. Hawks. All these fucked up heroes. Let's see what happens. Mount Lady, holy shit. She got like parts of tree in her and shit. Little by little, so many of us wore down the giant until he was weak enough for the drug to take hold. Even the thinnest threads can come together and braid a mighty rope. Look, Endeavor's down, Deku's down. Oh shit, I just realized that's freaking Midnight. She's bleeding like crazy. I think she might actually be like dead. But had a single thread frayed and come loose, all would have been lost. That I do believe. Genus has fucking blood coming out of like his nose and shit in his mouth. Oh, okay, but yep, they got the giant down. Ida's going in against some Nomus, it looks like. Nejire is also blasting this winged Nomu over here. Oh, and then if in the background you can kind of see Shoto and Dabi blasting off. Zwip. It looks like Genus is trying to get Dabi and Shoto to fight. And now one final push. Mirio coming up with the uppercut. Dude, that's a weird ass Nomu. He has like these shoulder rock blade looking things. Wait a minute. Why does... Oh, it's probably just a different quirk, but to me, like the way that the shoulder blades were coming out almost reminded me of Crust's quirk. No wonder the heroes over there are having a rough time. The moves these things make are simple, but their speed and toughness are off the charts. Each one's got to be as strong as the Nomu and Kyushu. You don't want to get tagged by these guys. Great explosion. Great explosion, murder god, dynamite. You must retreat. You're in no state to take a hit from these things. God, crap. There ain't a snappy comeback because he's right. Anyhow, Nejire, like half her face is like burned up and her hair is fucked up. Gotta keep dodging so Genus is off their radar. At last, I can redirect the resources spent on restraining the giant toward the League of Villains. Oh, okay, here's Compress. I am excited because I've been wanting to know what the fuck is up with Compress for the longest time. This tidy tie-up job prevents me from touching the cables. And without physical touch, I cannot activate my Compress quirk. Okay, without physical touch, does it mean just his hand? No, well, because then his body would... Such dire straits, and all I can do is tickle my own behind. The boss fears no better. Wait, he can compress himself, right? He says tickle my own behind, but can't he compress himself? Because didn't he do that with Bakugo and... Like, I remember he, like, went small or whatever in the Training Force training camp, right? Didn't he make himself into a marble with everyone and then come out? You summoned us together, did you not? Told us to run amok, right? What are we supposed to think when even your act is cut short? This amounted to a trap. You still haven't destroyed a darn thing yet. It's just as our associate Spinner says. Dabi, young Toya, and I have yet to achieve our dreams. Blackout bind. Irk! Oh, look at Spinner's face. Does our show end here? Spinner. I loved the League. What? What's he about to do? Whoa. A collection of warped minds who never bothered prying into each other's past. Just a bond of egotists. Tomura is the key. The timing must be right, when the heroes are a bit farther and the Nomu are in optimal position. I shall buy you 5 seconds, during which to roust the boss. Every decent performance requires a good assistant. My dream, my blood. My blood-bound duty, the reason I'm here. Oh, he's bleeding. Gouging out my own flesh gives my arm room to maneuver. Oh, he took out part of his side and free use of my arm. Oh, he got Spinner Cheeky! Means I can do this. Don't believe for a single moment that you're the only ones giving your lives for a cause. Well, ready for a taste of prime entertainment? Oh! Maiming his own body, really, nevertheless, that wound is fatal. You have no hope of escaping, bound by my own clothing, however. Bound or not, so long as my hand is in position, I can make quick work of this. All of you, over here! You're running right... Free me too, then! Oh, okay, we were wondering where the hell, where the fuck, Skeptic was this whole time. Oh my god, he's just tearing himself apart. Daring escapes and deception are my forte, which means I'm the man who will save our team from certain doom. Oji Harima, the fearless thief, a criminal from days gone by. Okay, just when the current system began setting into place, Harima targeted the fattened pockets of sham heroes. He preached reformation while returning what the pilfered back to the streets. Listen, Atsuhiro. Our family's lineage is all about exposing injustice. That righteous blood runs in our veins. So he is a descendant of Oji Harima. Toya, Flash Fire Fist. Sorry about the Shoto. Change of plans. Oh my god, Shoto just got fucked up. Enji Todoroki isn't completely broken yet. If he passes out now, there's no point in going out with this little performance. Sorry, Masterpiece. To me, Dabi. Harima. The reformation that you could not achieve, I now hand off to my boss. I am Harima's great-great-grandson. The Paranormal Liberation Front, no, the League of Villains, Shigaraki. Interesting. Before I read further, it's interesting that he says the Paranormal Liberation Front, but he's like, nah, fuck that, the League of Villains. The Bandit King's blood flows through me, will change the world in my stead. What's that, you say? You barely notice me. All part of the act. It's all for that ta-da moment. Oh my god, look at him! That the true trick is saved till the end. Viola, the curtain rises on the first and final escape artist performance of Mr. Compress. Damn, dude. No, Compress can't die, bro! I don't want him to die. He just did some dope-ass shit, dude. No. Bro, Compress. I don't want him to die. We got to see his face and everything. Come on. I really, really hope they have a way to save him. And I don't mean just turn him into a Nomu. Fuck, he took out his side, bro. I could have... Hold on. I could have swore that might have been an anime only thing though. Let me see. Okay, yeah. If you go to chapter 82, you know, when Dobby goes to hit the flames, he goes, "Mr. Dodge." He says, "Roger," and Dobby does his flame, and he shrinks into the marble. He shrinks himself into a marble, and then he pops out. So I'm not sure why he didn't just turn himself into a marble, unless, like, it could be because Horikoshi has like the stuff with twice making the clone of Toga. He kind of messed up with that and had to correct it. Maybe it's just cause he wanted to. He was afraid if he went into the marble, maybe he couldn't get free of the binding. So like he had it like cause he immediately does that to himself and immediately gets his hand free to touch Shigaraki and Spinner. Oh, I really hope they said his fate is fatal, but I don't want him to die. I don't want him to die. Fuck, I'm conflicted because bro, he can't. Oh, but he's like missing like his fucking ribs and shit. It looks like. Oh, Compress is so dope. I want him to do more. I don't want him to end here. But like I wish there was more that I could break down, but it's just like I'm so like. Bro, Compress is a fucking G, dude. I don't want them to lose another member. And the fact that he was tied to Oji Harima is pretty dope. Like, that is something that we all theorized for a while. Sorry, I'd usually go into more detail, but I'm just kind of, like, trying to take in all this information. Damn, dude. I really hope this isn't the end for him. I really hope they somehow are able to save him. Like, maybe Shiggy has something up his sleeve that he could do. But that was a great chapter, and I'll see you guys next week.